The U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development is boasting about a declining homeless population for Florida based on their 2017 annual report. Did they ever walk down Main Street in Sarasota? ABC 7's Adam Cellini tells us while we're still a long way from fixing the homeless problem.
Alan, once a year, homeless outreach groups are required by the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development to go out, hit our local streets, and try to count the homeless population in just a 24-hour window. There are several reasons these groups cringe once these numbers are finally released. The federal government is saying homelessness is down in Florida, though you might not know it from looking around.
I'm just reluctant to tell people that in and of itself, it's a measure of either success or failure in a community.
The U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, or HUD, released a 2017 annual report showing a 4% decrease in homeless persons on a single night in Florida. Ed DeMarco compiled the numbers representing Sarasota and Manatee counties.
Last year, we counted 1,440 some homeless in both counties. But we know that there were well over 3,000 unduplicated persons who were literally homeless who took advantage of services in Sarasota and Manatee County last year.
The problem is the data is from only one day. HUD sets the parameters for what's called a point-in-time survey. On a designated date, volunteers go out to find homeless individuals equipped with a survey of personal questions that must be answered to be counted.
Many homeless people are very leery of answering these questions at all.
Adela Roser's facility Turning Points leads the count for Manatee County, and she's quick to point out the numbers don't tell the whole story.
One person might be homeless today and tomorrow they've got some place to stay. A month later they don't have a place to stay again, so it's really hard to get a good count for those people.
Another disturbing trend, last year more than 1,000 people in our area found permanent stable housing, but the homeless count dropped only 1.5%.
As people become housed, other people become homeless. And there's a core group, the chronically homeless, that has kind of been over the years not focused on.
Now, chronically homeless are the focus for DeMarco and the Suncoast Partnership to End Homelessness. In a plan developed earlier this year, those in need of housing and treatment will be sent from access sites like Turning Points into supportive housing, provided by groups like Community Assisted and Supported Living, or CASTLE, who is trying to break ground on a brand new 80-unit facility right here along Fruitville Road.
We're going to be targeting 60 of those for people that were homeless or at risk of homelessness. And the other 20 are going to be for people that are just folks that are income constrained and need an affordable place to live.
Others will receive vouchers for a few months' rent in an apartment. But this rapid rehousing approach has a problem. Rent is still out of reach.
Where are you going to rent here in our community when you have people knocking at the door ready to rent for $2,000 a month or $1,500 a month?
Rapid rehousing is the goal, but if you don't have a house to put them in, it doesn't seem like it's so rapid.
One thing DeMarco does think the numbers provide is accurate trends, and HUD says chronic homelessness has declined 53% in Florida since 2010. Staying on the decline in our area will be a team effort, but for once, everyone feels all the players are at least aiming in the same direction. In Sarasota, Adam Cellini, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.